command and control of the band was just non-existent. He really couldn't command his people anymore by the time he got to Bad Axe. It was every person for him or herself.
After 4 months of fighting and flight, the weary British band debated its options. Black Hawk advocated fleeing to northern Wisconsin to hide in the Chippewa lands. 4 lodges of about 40 Sauk total elected to leave with him that evening. The remaining band of perhaps 400 to 500 decided to stay and either surrender or try to cross the Mississippi the next morning.
On the east bank of the Mississippi, Black Hawk's followers are being trailed by the Maine militia army under Atkinson. They are peppering them with very deadly volleys of musket and rifle fire. On the other side, though, there are Sioux warriors who are also shooting at the Sauk and the Fox, who are members of the British band. The Sioux were bitter enemies of the Sauk and Fox, and they were more than happy to fight on the side of the United States. What was left of the British band was virtually annihilated.
The United States had supplied the Sioux with guns to kill the women and children as they came across the river. The women and children tried to build rafts to get across the river. The gunboat, the Warrior, was in the river waiting for them, and as these rafts of women and children came out into the river, the Warrior blew these rafts up. A few women and children who made it to the other side were often tomahawked and killed by the Sioux.
Just stragglers managed to get across the west side of the Mississippi, and the Sioux hunted them down. The Menominees also were bitter enemies of the Sauk and Fox, and they hunted them down.
Black Hawk's escape path took him into northern Wisconsin through Winnebago land. While many of the Winnebago were sympathetic to Black Hawk's dream of Indian resistance to white settlement, they were under heavy pressure from the U.S. government to produce Black Hawk or be seen as collaborators. 2 Winnebagos found Black Hawk and persuaded him to surrender. But first, Winnebago women sewed him a new white deerskin uniform so that proper appearances could be presented when he was turned over to American authorities at Prairie du Chien.